All hell is breaking loose in Ukraine right now as Putin has launched massive ballistic missile strikes throughout Ukraine. Various Ukrainian cities have been hit. You saw right there at the outset of the video, one such strike. Sadly, over 20 people in Ukraine are now confirmed dead. Over 100 people are injured. We expect those numbers to rise. Russia has been using more ballistic missiles than drone strikes because the Trump regime has not provided Ukraine with the Patriot missile system needed to defend against the ballistic missiles. Ukraine has the ability to stop now these Russian drone swarms, these Iranian Shaheeds at a high rate, but they're unable to stop the ballistic missiles without the Patriot system that the Trump regime is refusing to provide. I want to show you what's going down in Ukraine right now. Notably, you have the Premier Palace Hotel, a 5-star hotel in Ukraine that is currently on fire. Let me show you what Kyiv looks like right now, where you have that Premier Palace hotel. This was the skyline. You'll see these Russian ballistic missile strikes. Let's play this clip. Now, President Zelensky is saying if our partners, referring to the United States, had delivered on time what they had promised, we could have saved homes and lives today. This is a major, major problem. Let me share with you more of what we were seeing in Kyiv overnight. Let's play this video. And as I noted, there were multiple ballistic missile strikes, at least 70 missiles. There were hundreds of drones as well, at least 20 confirmed dead. We believe that number is going to rise. Let me show you again some more video of the aftermath of these horrific strikes. Let's play this video right here. Also, Russian drones were striking in Zaporizhia. You'll see right here, striking a Zaporizhia swimming pool while people were inside. 4 people were injured in this pool. We'll show you the aftermath footage right here, showing a large jagged hole in the ceiling. You'll see the pool filled with floating debris and rubble and very significant structural damage that took place. Let's play it. I'll show you what the Premier Palace in Kyiv looked like. This is a 5-star hotel that was targeted by Putin. Let's play this clip right here. We'll show you more footage inside Kyiv. It was a 11-hour barrage that seriously damaged the city, left so many people injured. Let's play this video right here. Show you some photographs of the aftermath inside Kyiv. Take a look right there. Russia attacked a meat processing plant in Zaporizhia, which had to suspend its operations due to significant damage. Let me show you what that looked like right here.
Атака произошла в районе, не в районе, а в 19:30 вчера вечером.
More footage right here. Shout out to Jay in Kyiv for posting a lot of this stuff and aggregating a lot of this stuff. With rescue efforts continuing across the city, there are already 20 confirmed dead, over 100 injured in the attacks on Kyiv. Also, Book Chef posted the following. The night was not easy for all of us, but it's not easy now either. As a result of nighttime Russian attacks, the central warehouse of our logistics partner, Denka Logistics, where our books were stored, were destroyed. Most of the circulation, which is approximately 800,000 books, were lost. These are books on which authors, translators, editors, illustrators, designers, printers, managers, logisticians worked. These are years of work by a large number of people. Show you what Kyiv Mayor Klitschko had to say when he was on site of an apartment building at which there were numerous casualties from this ballistic missile strike. You can see for yourself.
Ритуальна операція під завалами, шукають людей, в тому числі 15-річну дівчину та її родину. Наймасовіша атака на Київ, балістика, крилаті ракети.
I'll share with you some more footage of the skyline in Kyiv during these Russian attacks. Let's play it. Show you more from the skyline right here so you can see for yourself what that looked like. Let's play it. Meanwhile, you have video footage coming out of Russian military commanders holding a staff exercise earlier today called Crimean Wake-Up Call, simulating a Ukrainian amphibious assault to retake Crimea. You'll recall we've previously been showing you here on the MeidasTouch network the Ukrainian strikes surrounding Crimea of the Russian air defense infrastructure. We've also been sharing with you the various successful Ukrainian strikes with the Flamingo ballistic missile and Ukrainian drones right around Moscow, of military infrastructure there, in St. Petersburg and in surrounding areas. We'll share with you this as well, these recent strikes by Ukraine. This is the second largest gasoline producing facility in Russia, which continues to burn with locals looking on. Ukraine's precision strike hit the AVT-6 primary oil processing installation at the Luk oil facility over there in Kostovo, about 800 kilometers or 500 miles from Ukraine. Again, shout out to Jay in Kyiv. He does a great job. He's got a great YouTube channel as well for aggregating a lot of this video footage and these photos. We'll show you over here again, the fourth largest oil refinery, gas oil producing facility. This one again in Kostovo. You'll see what it looks like over here.
Живую никогда такого не видел, пацаны.
Я тоже, кстати.
Кино, блядь.
Капец.
И огонь кажется нереальным, да, как будто графика какая-то.
Ага.
Russian oil refining continues to fall off a cliff, down 40% since 2020 in St. Petersburg. You have stores experiencing delays in food deliveries due to the fuel crisis. A Russian military blogger is out there also posting about the loss of these supplies and the scarcity taking place. Russia's Forbes complained that the fuel crisis has now spread to the dairy industry. Jay in Kyiv notes as Ukraine's, quote, partners continue withholding badly needed Patriot interceptor missiles, Russia has joined the effort by sending less drones and more ballistic missiles, which only the Patriots can shoot down. Of Russia's 570 missile drones launched onto the people of Ukraine, less than 500 were drones, but over 70 missiles. And that's new that Russia is increasing the ballistic missiles and using less drones, because of course the ballistic missiles cost more money to make. But Ukraine doesn't have the Patriot interceptors right now. Zelensky put out the following message. Unfortunately, there's a shortage of anti-ballistic capabilities, a shortage of Patriots, while Putin still intends to vanquish residential buildings. rather than end this war. We have been discussing licenses for the production of Patriots with the U.S. administration for a long time already, and I thank all the countries helping through the Pearl program, which enables us to purchase interceptors for Patriots. However, to reliably protect lives, we need our own production. European production here in Ukraine, or jointly with our partners, would also support the U.S. in operations whenever needed. We hope for a positive response from Trump to protect lives. I also thank everyone who has expressed condolences to Ukraine today, everyone who has not remained silent and condemned Russian terror. Again, that's obviously a message directed at Trump as well. And Zelensky also posted, "It is important that the world does not remain silent about today's utterly cynical Russian attack against our people. Thank you for your words of condolences and your willingness to help us. Defending against ballistic missiles is impossible without a sufficient number of missiles for Patriot systems. This is our greatest priority right now. We discussed which partners can help and how exactly. We will work on this." And he spoke with the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb, about helping Ukraine here. And then Zelensky's like, look, you see our Ukrainian long-term sanction capabilities, referring to the Ukrainian Flamingo missiles and drones that are targeting Russia. And he said, look, we just need bilateral defense cooperation from people who we believe are our allies. That's where we're at right now. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers, and thanks for watching, everybody.
Want to stay plugged in? Become a subscriber to our Substack at MeidasPlus.com. You'll get daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, ad-free episodes of our podcast, and more exclusive content only available at MeidasPlus.com.